Come on, like what other vehicle can you go from seating 7 passengers to having 2 kayaks in under a minute? Functionality over appearance any day. You gotta do it that way. So before we keep going, we gotta get a soundtrack for this video. So a couple days ago, I made a song and it was totally over the top, just being goofy and wanted to post it for fun. Through that whole process, I kind of learned something and just kind of wanted to share my thoughts in a video to follow up. People just stocking up on their disinfectant sprays. It wasn't that long ago when I said to myself, all right, if I'm gonna keep making videos, if I'm gonna keep doing weddings and just putting my content out there, I gotta start enjoying it more. It felt like the business side of things kind of ramped up, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but the focus sort of shifted. I wasn't enjoying the process as much. You know, you just start questioning yourself like, am I really that good? I haven't evolved in a while. I haven't really bought any new equipment in a while. Like, you know, what am I doing? I remember going on a trip once and I didn't even pack a DSLR. I didn't even bring my camera down. I was just kind of like, I don't want to think about that stuff. And it just really kind of put things into perspective for me. Like, wow, I don't have that love for it. Like, I just want a full break from it. And I didn't really like that feeling. I want to get that passion back. I want to be a kid again with a camera and just go exploring with it. And it sounds silly, but when you just start bringing a camera again with you everywhere, you're going to shoot more often because, well, go figure, you got a camera with you. Whereas before, I just wouldn't bring it anywhere. I would only bring it to like actual shoots or paid gigs. See, that's how you isolate. You can still enjoy the sun and get outside. Just be by yourself. Yesterday was 19 degrees Celsius. Today is the first day of spring and it's -6. 25-degree difference in 24 hours? Why do I live here? See, I've been using Instagram now for less than a year and I think it's a great platform. I've booked work there. But one thing I've started to notice is people have this sort of brand and this grid and this look, whether it's in their color editing or the style of shooting, and a lot of the stuff is brilliant. Like, there's some stunning work there. I'm super inspired, and I fell into this trap earlier in my career where I just sort of wanted it to be just strictly brand based. Just never lose sense of why you created it in the first place. Like, I asked myself not too long ago, would I still make this video if I knew no one would watch it? Or you could ask yourself, would I still paint this picture if I knew no one would buy it? Or would I still make this song if I knew no one would listen to it? And for so long my answer was no. Like, what's the point in creating something if it's just for yourself? Actually, that's just the best reason to create something, so that you re-inspire yourself and you become a kid again and you ride around on a skateboard and just do random stuff, but it sort of ignites this passion all over again. Because if we're all being honest, you know, we go on a trip and you might take a photo, or there might be a cool moment you catch on video and you just want to share it with people, but you just send it to people in a private message because you don't think, you know, it's part of your like brand or your Instagram grid. And for me, it's like, whatever, you know what? I'm gonna post my wedding work too, but I'm gonna post this kind of stuff. I'm gonna post me doing like ridiculous songs and me on the Sea-Doo and just like whatever excites me. I just want to share with people. And the crazy part is a lot of that stuff ends up turning into work as well. It's exposure, it's advertising, it's fun. Like, I think it's just sort of win-win. Like, I'm getting stoked about what I do, and other people are being like, oh, like someone reached out to me that after they saw that silly coronavirus video I made, and then they found out that I did weddings as well, and then they saw some of my wedding work and got in touch, and I'm like, that is just so random. Like, that's just the power of social media. I'm inspired by so many other YouTubers out there who just do the most random stuff, share it, upload, and then repeat. And I've definitely fallen into the overthinking trap of, should I share this? Is this part of my brand? How is this going to affect me in a negative way? And what really cracks me up is that there's been a few times over the past couple of weeks where people have actually reached out to me. I had one bride say, you know, we saw a lot of your ping pong videos, and then we noticed you did wedding videography. Then they booked me. Another one with like a Sea-Doo video I had where they just stumbled upon it online and clicked on my channel. I think that's just a really neat way for sort of everything that excites me to just sort of get connected again, and got me super passionate about filmmaking. I was bringing my camera places. This place is trippy. It's weird having been on sort of both sides now. You know, I was once the beginner videographer who was wanting a video with 1,000 views and then 10,000, and I remember saying like, oh, it would just be so cool to have a video that has 1 million views, and then I got there and it's nothing more than, yeah, that's cool. I think the actual feeling for me, that rush, is actually pushing upload, you know, making something public. It excites me to have an idea, film it, edit it, put it out there. I think that to me is such a greater feeling, and I'm seeking that feeling again. And I think the funny part about it all is stuff that I'm like most stoked about. I'm excited again. My numbers are awful. Like, I'm getting 100 views on a video, 200, 300, but I'm having fun and I'm excited again, and it's sort of just a refreshing place to be in. I'm almost 31 and I've been doing this now for like 15 years, and I just feel like a kid again. So I just kind of wanted to share those thoughts, that there's no rules. You can do it however you want. And if someone's going to tell you otherwise, so be it. As you know, it's an interesting time to be alive right now. You've got the government literally telling us every morning to basically stay home, social distance ourselves. And I fully get it, I agree. I'm a freelancer, I go from gig to gig, and my wife and I have a few properties that we got mortgages on, and it's just, I'm really confused by it all. I don't know what to think about it. I feel like human beings, we kind of feel like we're like the top species on the planet. But this is sort of just like an awakening. Like, we are susceptible to stuff, and whether it's natural disasters or this virus, like, we are vulnerable creatures. I'm curious what you guys think about the whole COVID-19 virus. Do you think this is going to be ongoing for the next few weeks, months, potentially years? I wonder if social distancing will sort of be the new normal for the future.